Wow, what a beautiful sight to see. If you guys haven't already noticed, you may recognize this figure. This is Bliss, the statue that can only be found at the park in Las Vegas on the Strip. A beautiful sight to see. So many tourists have been coming by tonight, taking photos, so many pictures, so many memories to share. I'm here with Executive Director of Activations and Events, Paula Zappia. Tell me a little bit about the crowds that we're seeing just growing over the course of the last few hours.
The park continues to evolve. It's one of the best places on the Strip to come through. It's flanked by the Park Theater, New York, and T-Mobile Arena, Monte Carlo. You know, it just continues to grow and evolve with the activations and the events that we put in here. We see a lot of tourists and we see a lot of locals that come by here.
Yeah, and we actually see some people taking photos right here, right to the side of us. People walking by, admiring the sights and the sounds. Also, Park Theater, you guys have Bruno Mars here tonight. I've heard a lot of people walking through and talking about that. Tell me about some of the other headliners you guys have seen come here.
So we have some residents coming up. We have Cher and Ricky Martin, and then of course Bruno Mars is doing an extension here. So we have some top A-list performers that are going to be frequenting the Park Theater throughout the year.
That's awesome. And we're literally walking through the park right now. You can see a very active scene. We have people coming here from all over the world. Talk about the diversity that you see and what makes the park different from other properties on the Strip.
I think the uniqueness here is the type of events and the activations that we do here. We have live entertainment. We have Party in the Park on Tuesdays. We have 4 fantastic restaurants in the park. We have a lot of offerings that just aren't offered anywhere else.
And talk about some of these restaurants you actually see right behind me. Some of these places serve really interesting bits of food.
So we have Sake Rocks. They do, of course, sake, and they do Japanese flair as well as sushi. And then you have California Pizza Kitchen, Beer House, which is the traditional beer house type of things with all different type of craft beers as well as the food that goes with that. And then we have a beautiful little restaurant out of California called Bruxy's Waffle House. So we have a mixture of everything.
And coming over here, you can even see one of the favorites of many people to come here, especially locals, is seeing the greenery in the park. And tell me a little bit about that, even the fountains.
I think that the good thing about the park is that, you know, it's a break from the hustle and the bustle of the Strip. You don't get anywhere like that on the Strip itself. A couple of feet away from the park and you have trees that are indigenous to the area. You have the quietness. You can come back and you can relax, and it takes it away from the hustle and the bustle of the Strip. It makes it relaxing. It's a great atmosphere to come by.
Absolutely. And like we talked about earlier, lots of people flocking here from all over the world, sharing their pictures on social media. We'll continue posting it throughout the evening. For now, I'm Chloe Beardsley from the park. I'll send it back to you guys.